So really the first thing I do in the morning is drink coffee. That's the first thing I do. I like to have a cup of coffee while I'm waking up and stuff. So that's the first thing I do. And then I like to organize my space in a way that makes me feel productive. This is my notebook where I take notes for my meetings if I need to take notes. Let me just share my schedule of the day. So we had a design review at 9 a.m. Basically, design reviews are meetings where we share our workflows, our current projects with design leads, I call them. And basically the design leads are a group of 3 experts that give the designers feedback on their projects and sort of like guide us in the right direction or just give us any UX feedback we need on our projects, on our workflows, anything that we're working on at the moment. Those are always super good because they're really good at what they do. One of them is VP of User Experience for Global Units. There's the company that I work for is massive, so we have so many different areas, and there's one area that is just like global industry units where I work at, and basically we do software for industries where there's so many different type of softwares on each one of these units. So yeah, he's the vice president for this. Then we have director of design ops, and basically he's also super good at UX, obviously. They all have amazing ideas. They all provide super good valid feedback to the workflows that we're doing. He and his team make sure that the work that we're doing is aligned to the design system. I sound a little bit like sick. And then we have, so she's the director for the consulting team, and basically the consulting designers will help depending on if we have a new project on each one of the teams. The consulting designers will move to help in different projects, so they are working in all of the different areas, which I think is super cool because they get to work in different type of projects, they get to learn from different areas. So yeah, she's also really good at UX and she provides very thoughtful feedback. So those meetings we have basically every Monday, sometimes Thursday, depending on the need and the stage of the project. So we had a design review at 9 a.m. We got feedback on that. Today, I wanted to talk to my manager about prioritization of the workflows. So there's 2 buckets of workflows. There are the workflows that we need to iterate on, and there are the workflows that we need to start. Because obviously when you're designing a product, an entire new product, you're gonna have just a lot of workflows and a lot of features. It's not like you're just doing a feature redesign, you're doing an entire product redesign. So it takes a long time and a lot of different workflows to get to the point where you have finished the product redesign, right? So I met with my manager to share with her the list of workflows that are pending and to let her know where the workflows I think I should be working on next, basically prioritization of workflows. So today what I'm going to be working on is I just want to make sure I'm not missing any workflows. So I'm going to revisit that list of workflows and make sure I'm not missing anything. Second to that, I'm going to create a timeline and I'm going to start adding the workflows in there. I don't think I'm going to make a full timeline of everything because there are a lot of things that might be for another project. What I am thinking is I'm just going to make a timeline of the most important workflows that we need to work on, and then I can talk to my manager again and see if she wants to add anything or take away anything. So depending on what she tells me, then I can expand or shorten the timeline. Because I don't think we're gonna plan to do everything on just one project, basically. So yeah, today I'm gonna be working on the timeline, making sure I have all of my workflows right, highlight the prioritized workflows that we're gonna be working on next, and just have them ready. These are the next 5 workflows that we need to focus on. After that meeting with my manager, we had a weekly stand-up. Basically, the stand-up is super short. We just say what we worked on last week, what we're planning to work on this week, and if we need anything from our manager, and that's just how it works. It's very hot here. Okay, so now I'm going to a cafe to keep working because sometimes I just need to get out of my house. Okay, let's go.
The afterglow of this daily war. I need so much more than just holy water. The wind is roaring my heavy song. It's been way too long since I almost caught her. Baby, let me lay here a while until the day moves over.
Okay, so I just finished working at the cafe. I'm gonna give you a quick recap. This morning I did 3 hours of meetings, and then at the cafe, I got to the cafe at 1 p.m. and I left at 4:30. So those were 3 hours and a half of super focused time. I was incredibly productive. I love that. So right now I'm going on my way back home and I'm gonna work a little bit more. I think it's just like an hour and a half more, and then I'm done with my day. So let's go. The trees are beautiful right now, and it's going to rain.
Just to keep from floating. My love is roaring that heavy song. It's been way too long since I almost caught her.
Okay, so I have done the situation matrix. We call it situation matrix, but it's basically like the matrix of the workflows. Okay, so actually I cannot show you, obviously I cannot show you what I'm working on, but I can tell you 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, so in total I gathered 35 workflows. Some of them are big workflows, some of them are tiny workflows. 35 workflows. So I ended up with 7 main pages where 35 workflows can happen. That's what we ended up with today. I feel like there's still a lot more stuff that can be added to it. 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna be 40 workflows. Yeah, so I have 40 workflows and 7 main pages. And basically all of these workflows are gonna kick off from these 7 main pages. So there's a lot of actions. Each action that you do is gonna kick off a workflow, and it can be a longer workflow or it could be a tiny workflow. It could be like 10 steps or it could be like 4 steps. It depends on the workflow. So, okay guys, so I think I'm gonna wrap up my day. Maybe I'm gonna work, I feel like I'm gonna work maybe half an hour more, and then I'm gonna be done with my day. Okay, so it's 6 p.m. now, and I think I am done with work. Maybe I'm gonna add a few things that are missing so I feel good and ready for tomorrow. But I am done with my day of work, and now I'm just gonna go buy some food to cook dinner. And yeah, let's go.
Cars to fix, bills to pay, rooms to clean, meals to make. What a life that we've designed, I'd do it a million times. We